let's move on to the next topic. The Euros. Which, well, Mitch is gone. Yeah. So obviously the Euros, it has been moved. It was supposed to mark the 60th anniversary, but now it's the 61st anniversary of this competition. It'll be held in 12 European cities, though, with COVID restrictions.
Hey.
There it is, Mitch with his Portuguese.
Nice.
What is it? Where did I miss out? Oh yeah. So, I'm sorry. I'm just. So it's gonna be held in 12 European cities. You guys can all. Some of them are Budapest, Copenhagen, and all those other cities. The start date for the first competition will be held on June 11th, which will be Turkey versus Rome. And can we actually take a look at some of the groups for it, just to remind us? Neil, you want to take over that? I think Neil's gone.
You want me to do it?
He dipped.
Yeah, sure.
Hold up.
It's search up like the Euros
Yeah.
Euros
Your
table.
2021 group stage.
Yeah.
Just,
Or not, yeah, group stage. Not.
Oh, okay. Neil's back. Oh.
No.
Nice. Actually, Neil, you want to open the link for like the groups? Actually, just a quick reminder of it. Yeah, appreciate it. And as you can see here, of course, the group stages are as follows: Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, and Wales on the first one. Belgium, Denmark, Finland, and Russia in Group B. Group C is Austria, Netherlands, North Macedonia, and Ukraine, which is a massive achievement for North Macedonia, first and foremost. Group D, Croatia, Czech Republic, England, Scotland. Group E is Poland, Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden. And of course, Group F, which is the group of death. France, Germany, Hungary, and Portugal. Although, seeing Germany this year, I don't know, man.
I don't think Germany is gonna qualify.
neither do I.
It's gonna be Portugal topping and then France coming second.
But
That's
I
just
think
how I feel like. I don't know.
not Portugal. Germany have been on the down for a few years now. That even back when we're looking at the World Cup, like they performed way below the standards that we thought they were going to perform. Like they lost against Mexico, they lost against South Korea, and we didn't expect. Not the 2018 World Cup.
Oh, you're talking about the World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Portugal.
No. Not yet. But yeah, they've been on the down for a while, and I don't think that they're gonna. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna qualify for the group stages or the knockout stages.
Yeah, all right. Now we know about all this and everything. Obviously, we're talking about issues regarding it, and we did talk about fixture congestion with the last discussion. Although now we've seen a lot of players this season, of course, getting injured and everything regarding it, and we have seen some of like the teams that have been performing and whatnot from all the injuries and things and whatnot. Who do you think is gonna have like the highest chance, or at least match fit ready for this Euros? Coming
England.
in June?
Yeah, I think it's England
England.
as well.
England's
England's squad
Netherlands.
depth is really good compared to the other squads as well. The France,
Other than
Or-
France, it's
France,
Or-
it's England or France.
Or maybe because it's only England players that we hear about.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
they're all
fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's
that hype. That
Mhm.
hype. That's a real thing. So yeah, English players are hyped a little bit too much. Let's say
much
if they're
than
from a
normal.
different nationality, they wouldn't be put on the same pedestal. So I
Yeah.
think English players.
This is
definitely have a little bit too
ironically
much
coming
hype.
from a lot of Canadians, by the way. This is a Canadian
Because
football or
they're
soccer
trash.
talk show and whatnot.
Yeah,
So,
all England players are hyped, except Kane.
I mean,
Oh yeah, the only guy who's making the
By
England
the way,
squad. top sport.
Canada used to be a colony of England, so low key people.
bro,
are
we're gonna be hyping Canada when Canada becomes really
No
good.
chance.
I'm telling you, fam. When Canada has like that many players, we'll be like, damn, and all that good stuff.
I
But
think few
anyways,
more years that Canada can come up.
okay, but we
few
talked
more
about like England, and you did talk about France. Well, why not Portugal? Why not we look at that.
Well,
You know, you look at their
if we're
team.
we're looking outside of squad depth, I think that Portugal actually do have a really good opportunity to win back-to-back Euros. I think
Hey,
this squad that we have right now is 10 times better than the squad that we won the Euros with. And considering a lot of the teams in this aren't as good as they used to be, I think that we actually have a good chance of making the finals minimum.
Finals minimum. Ooh, ooh.
Please.
What's as a native Portuguese person, also half Indian, and also
In the
claims to be
Portuguese, bro.
also claims to have a lot of other ethnicities that we do not know. What is the bare minimum for you?
I think we should make semis.
Semis. Damn.
At least.
Semis is
I-
a
I
good
think-
shot for Portugal.
I
yeah,
think
so- so.
we have a really good squad right now, and I think that they'd be underachieving if they didn't make it deep into the knockout stages.
Yes, Akilesh, go ahead.
semis, I wish we get to see another sport, Portugal versus Spain.
Portugal versus Spain. What?
Me too,
Yep.
because Nani's not going to be playing, so it's going to be a good game.
Okay,
Um,
I don't disagree with you, Mitch, that Portugal can make the semis. But looking at the group stages, you can knock Germany as much as you want. We're certain that France is going through. There is no way that like a squad like that is not gonna go through the group stages. I don't think that's gonna happen. But Germany, I think they can be knocked out, but I'm not gonna put it past Portugal. I think they're gonna give Portugal a run for their money.
Hey, look.
yeah, and rightly so, because not saying that they don't have world-class talent, because obviously they do, but I just don't think that Joachim Löw's system's working with the players that he has at the moment, and I don't really know exactly what's going on in that squad, but something's not clicking, and I just don't see them making it out of the group stage.
It's not this. It doesn't look like the same squad which beat Brazil, the serial winners of the World Cup, 7-1.
No.
It doesn't look like it. It
Wait, who
doesn't look-
tops that group for you guys?
which group?
France.
The group F or group E was it?
I don't know. It's a hard one.
France.
I'm backing Portugal to top the group.
Nah.
Damn.
Portugal-
I just want to
Chance.
see our head-to-head, because I know we've beat him a couple times after the Euro, or like at least once after the Euros. So I don't know.
I guess we'll speak about Germany as well. Who do you think should be the next coach for Germany? Looking
Big
into-
Sam.
Big Sam, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jurgen Klopp.
He's not
I
moving
mean,
till
he's-
2024. Like he said himself that he's gonna respect the contract.
They're gonna have to find a coach soon, because after Euros, it's already been confirmed that Joachim Löw is gonna leave Germany. So realistically, they have to get somebody with, I think, a high ceiling. And
I think Hafiz would be perfect for the job. To be quite fair.
no shot.
I back Portugal too, because you know, you already know that I'm a Ronaldo fanboy.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Bruno
Man,
Fernandes.
if Ronaldo plays, then Portugal's gonna come second.
Why?
No, chill.
Ronaldo is like the main.
No,
Main
it's Eder
key
the
of
goat.
It's Eder, man. Like,
It's
come on.
Eder the
Eder.
I mean,
goat.
I respect Ronaldo, but
I respect Ronaldo too.
I think he's way past his glory days. I don't think he can do
Damn.
the same shit.
Think about it.
He's basically like Thomas Muller in the 2014 World Cup. He's nothing better. Let's be honest.
Man,
here.
compare Ronaldo to Thomas
Don't-
That's
Muller,
why
bro.
that's
Don't
why they
come.
won the World
Muller's
Cup.
still good.
Think about it.
Yeah, Muller is still good, but I mean, I respect Muller, but if we look at his play style, all he does is good positioning. He has excellent positioning.
He
and-
exploits space.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
can say he exploits
And I think that's good, but that's relying on your team a lot. And we can't rely on Ronaldo. He can only do as good as his team does.
They got
Well,
a secondary penalty taker though.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
In the
Yeah,
last couple of
true.
years, we've seen him shift more to the middle as like he's kind of lost a yard of pace, and he hasn't really been dribbling as much as he used to in his glory days. So I think it's gonna rely on whoever we have out wide, whether it be
João
Bernardo
Felix.
Silva, João Felix, Jota, and fullbacks that are gonna supply him with the balls in the box. So
And also
I
on
think,
top of that, you guys have Andre Silva as well, who is in really good form for Frankfurt at the moment.
yeah, true. So I think he's gonna be in the squad as well. So I don't think he's gonna displace Ronaldo, but he's gonna be a good backup. So yeah, we're gonna make it out the group top.
Let's actually talk about because it's an interesting team that actually has been punching above the weight. North Macedonia. Pandev has been doing brilliant as well. Do you think that maybe they can be somewhat of a dark horse in this competition? Kind of like with Iceland. Remember the time when Iceland beat England and then they actually punched way beyond their weight?
Mhm.
Even with what is it? Where were they in the group stage? Were they with Portugal, I believe?
Yeah,
They were with
and
Argentina.
they came second
No,
in the
no,
group
no.
as
Oh
well.
my bad.
Yeah. So I mean,
Second or first, I'm not sure.
so could they potentially be maybe dark horses in this whole competition? Who knows?
I don't
Uh,
think so.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think they're making past the group.
Oh,
They
who's the
were
group again, by the way?
Netherlands,
Hold
Ukraine,
up.
Austria. So
I'll just
um,
put it up again. So
I think other than Netherlands, then
I mean, yeah,
there's
Frank
a
de Boer.
possibility.
I mean,
Ukraine has been playing pretty good recently.
Yeah, they
yeah,
did.
but what
They
about
got a
Austria?
draw against France, I'm pretty sure.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it was like 1-1.
This
think
recent
about
picture.
Netherlands results haven't been. I mean, apart from I know they did win
That-
like 7-0, but
Yeah.
it's Frank
Yeah,
de Boer,
true.
right? You gotta
To
look
be-
at that one.
To be honest,
How's he managing? How's he coach?
Yeah, go on, Mustafa.
yeah, to be honest, I don't see North Macedonia even coming third. Let's be honest here. Austria and Ukraine are pretty good teams. They have those players now. We can't compare their all these other three teams, Austria, Netherlands, Ukraine. We can't look at their past performances because every 4 years it's like a new squad. There are a lot of changes. I think Austria has enough talent to go past the group stages.
So you think Netherlands could potentially drop out then?
I'm not saying that Netherlands would drop off because I'm technically supporting Netherlands.
I mean, they're missing the Rolls Royce of defending.
Yeah, okay, but I don't
Wait,
think
is
they're
Gillett injured?
bad
You talking about
enough.
Gillett?
He's more of a Corvette.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, but yeah, but obviously.
Wait, so
Lewandowski-
which two teams do you see topping Group C or like making through top C?
Netherlands and Ukraine.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah,
said.
I would back that. Yeah.
I think North Macedonia could.
Nah. Bro, you're not getting any points over here.
I mean,
Good on them. Good on them that they qualified for the Euros. But yeah, I don't.
I mean,
don't know
Mustafa,
about that one.
how confident are you?
I'm pretty
In this.
confident.
You
I'm pretty
want to
confident.
make a claim to it?
Yeah,
they do
Netherlands
make
has
it.
improved. Netherlands has improved a lot.
Yeah,
Like
but
past 4 years.
you're very confident. You want to make a claim to it, man. I'm just saying.
No, okay, not really, but
So you think that North Macedonia has a chance?
no, North Macedonia is
Okay,
chance.
then make a claim for it. Come on,
Yeah, North Macedonia is gonna come fourth.
Make a claim.
make a claim.
Come
It's
on.
haram, bro.
The group that I'm most interested about is Group D.
Yeah, I wanted to talk.
I don't
England.
trust that group.
You don't
Like
trust
anything can happen there.
That's a good group to be fair.
I mean, let's look at it
Finland-
this way. Croatia have been doing poor when it comes to qualifying. They haven't been doing particularly well. The Czech Republic, though, it's very interesting.
They've had a few good results.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Scotland, for the first time, they've come to the top. They've done better than the Republic of Ireland in that respect. And England is just England, isn't it? So
Yeah, England is like Spurs. You don't know
Oh,
what
so
you're
they're
gonna
gonna
get.
they're gonna bottle it. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know what you're gonna get,
They're
mate.
not gonna win it though.
I mean,
England.
I want England to go through. I want England to reach the
You guys are
finals
like
at
what?
least.
Do we want
he wants
Spurs
Harry
to win?
Kane to win a trophy. That's what he
Oh
wants.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
The only hope.
No, England. Like there are a lot of critics out there, yeah, that trash England. Like we just did a couple minutes ago, that England players are overhyped.
I mean, they have
And they're,
Lingard
they're
back, so
yeah, they get trashed a lot.
Mhm.
And I want England to prove those critics wrong. There's no other international team that gets trash as much as England, just
well,
because of Premier League's fame.
Yeah, they have the most media publicity
Yeah.
I mean,
in
that's
the
a
world. So
Eurocentric point of view. I mean, think about Spain and Barcelona and Real Madrid being in the tabloids as well. Could you consider maybe Spain being the ones that are, you know, very like spot on, like camera fixated as well?
I
Yeah,
mean-
I'm not saying that. Sorry, Mitch. I'm not saying that
Go ahead.
only the country's media is attacking them. I think it's different European medias that critique England's position in international football,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Like
think
if-
that's they deserve. England deserves more respect than that. Go
I
ahead,
mean,
Mitch.
if we look at the point that Thivian was making about Barcelona, Real Madrid, for example, like nobody talks about the Spain squad as much as England squad right now. That's the most talked about squad in all the squads in the group, and it's been like that for years. Just because like obviously English, not just English media, but the English players are being broadcast throughout the world. So obviously they
Yeah,
get the
because
most
again,
publicity.
we speak English, right? So we're more
Exactly.
tied into it, right? With the whole Barcelona and people that support that, it's more of a cultural thing that ties them in, right? And I think culture brings a big thing to it. You know, it helps that England they speak English one thing, so then people are more attracted to it, and then the culture it spreads in, right? But then when you look at Spain and then you look at the other, like, I don't think a lot of people can connect to Belgium apart from Neil, who's
Mhm.
like showing his pride right
Of-
now as
of
being
course.
half Belgium, and then we
Uh-huh.
got Mitch, who's being, he's trying to pose as being Portuguese.
Not posing, bro.
He's
Bro,
actually
we all
Indian
know
trying to
you're
be
Indian.
Portuguese. Exactly. Stop
Bro,
acting.
we know you're from New Delhi, man. Stop posing.
So, that has like a big influence when it comes to these things and whatnot. So, yeah, is there any other teams that maybe we should look into that really has a big shot on it, or could be like dark horses in this whole competition?
Did Mitch go to grab an Indian shirt? Oh, it's Germany.
Oh, Germany,
he
of
changed
course.
nationalities
But
right
okay,
now.
you're rather wearing the Portugal shirt than the German one.
No,
He's
bro,
kinda
burn
switch-
that. Burn that jersey.
I mean,
It's nice, bro.
Spain used to be favorites at one point. You know, when they won the Euros twice, I guess they were the favorites until now. Oh wow!
Nice one.
This guy. All right, but one
we
final
didn't talk that much about Belgium, and I think this is the last time that their golden generation is gonna have a real shot at a European trophy.
Mhm.
This and the next Euros or the next World Cup. So if anybody has anything on Belgium,
Belgium, if you see,
But I think they have too many injuries within their squad. Like Hazard is like not match fit. A lot of, I mean, Yuri Tillemans is the only person that I can think of in front of my head that is like really in form at the moment.
Well, Lukaku as well, yeah. He's bagging goals.
Lukaku, yeah, Lukaku, Yuri
KD.
Tillemans.
De Bruyne's bringing in the goals the last couple of weeks, so he's kind of
Mhm.
hitting that goal scoring form at the moment.
Well, yeah,
thing-
but then what about in defense? Who do they have?
They play
I-
Alderweireld, Vertonghen, and then Denier.
Oh,
They only
that's
have
why-
fullbacks because they played
That's why-
Meunier if there.
I think that's why like this is like the last opportunity that they have for like this generation to win a trophy, because Alderweireld's like what, like 34, Same thing with Vertonghen. They have Castagne. He's, I don't know, like 26, 27. So like their defense doesn't have any real like key players, and they're
Yeah,
getting kind
that's
of
the
old. So
thing,
they're gonna
right?
they're gonna
So-
have to rely on their attack to carry them through the tournament, which they obviously have a talented attack. So I guess we're gonna have to see how they play.
And they have good goalkeepers as well, Castiles and Courtois at the
Mhm.
moment. Yeah, so they're safe between the posts, so they should be fine, I guess. The least that they're gonna go to is quarterfinals. Nothing more than that, I guess.
I see them making semis at least.
Nah.
Semis with the amount
It
of
depends who they
players
draw.
they have.
If any of the main players don't get injured, I see them going to semis.
For sure. If Hazard comes back into form, they
No,
can.
not even putting Hazard into consideration. It's fine if it doesn't play. Like without, I'm just talking without, like, let's say Lukaku, Mertens, De Bruyne, or
Yeah, Mertens, De Bruyne, Carrasco.
Carrasco. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or even one of the defenders. If they get injured, then they don't really have a replacement for him.
I
You know-
think they have Jason Denier as well, the Leon guy.
Yeah,
In the
they
defense as
play
well.
most of the time. So it's either Will Merlin, the former Barcelona guy.
And what happened to Chadley? Nasser Chadley.
Chadley doesn't play.
He doesn't
Ask
play.
Mustafa.
He's gone, mate.
He has to go.
Washed up
Used to be a club
Mello, man.
legend.
You know, we talk about it. What about
Hey,
Italy?
bro,
man?
he scored. Okay. Throwback to Nasser Chadli. I remember his goal against Chelsea. One of the most
I knew
memorable
you were gonna
goals.
say that. I knew you were gonna say
Bro.
that.
Wherever
Remember
heard
the
it
goal
before.
when Hazard scored the goal that demolished Spurs?
Oh, nice.
Yo,
You
you
remember?
remember?
You guys
You
couldn't
remember
resist
that
that.
long shot P roller from Harry Kane?
Doesn't
Bro,
matter.
that
Oh
30-yard
my God.
screamer! Oh my god!
all right.
We got let Derby come
calm.
right now.
Anyways, what about Italy? I know we don't talk about Italy, but I mean they've been doing
Trash.
pretty. Why?
I don't.
I'm gonna give
I
my
don't know.
opinion here
It's
about
weird.
these teams.
Yeah, go, my bad, go on.
Go ahead, Neil.
It's
Go
fine.
ahead.
No, it's fine. Go.
Okay, like these teams that we're discussing right now, they used to be giants. Germany, Netherlands,
Spain.
Italy,
Uruguay.
Spain as well.
Spurs.
But they've slowly fallen off. Yeah, they're not on that level anymore. And we look at Belgium as well. I mean, never a giant. They were never even close to a giant. But the players that they have, Italy has great players. Netherlands has good players. Germany as well. But it's their international performances where they fall off. And I don't think Italy or Belgium, they're gonna rise that high. I think the international chemistry between the players, it matters more than their name, like how famous are they or how many achievements they have.
Mm-hmm. No, I do agree
This
with that.
this goes for England as well.
Italy, if you consider Italy, they really have a good striker. Ciro Immobile and
Belotti as well.
Bellotti. Yes, Bellotti.
And then
I
you have
think
Insigne, and
I-
then you have
Insigne.
I think they have like a good young midfield now. Like they have Locatelli,
Spinazzola is back.
Tonali,
Yeah.
they have
that like
Demiral.
guy that plays for Inter, Barella. So I think
Florenzi.
they have like a good like mix up in that midfield.
And then
so-
Donnarumma as well. So maybe that could be
Mhm.
somewhere like in the future.
Mm.
Could be big heavy hitters.
Most possibly that we
Yeah,
can think
it's-
of them as quarters. Quarters is the
I don't.
highest.
I don't see them going to quarters as well.
Damn.
Because
I think
the
round of
thing is-
16.
Round of
Yes.
16? Okay. Because the thing is, if they bump into any bigger teams than what they have right now, then it could be nightmares for them. And they're considered to be a big giant. So, yeah.
They need the goats, Emerson and Zappacosta, to carry them. They need them running down
Emerson
the
and
field.
Jorginho. Emerson for
Um,
scoring those last minute tap-ins.
yeah. One final thing I do want to close up on because we have been talking quite a bit on this. Obviously, we know about like once they do first teams and everything, but I do want to ask this as well. After all that's been happening, especially with the continuation of football and trying to get things done quick and fast, once the international tournament ends, who do you guys think is going to be affected by the most, in terms of international wise,
Oh.
squad depth wise, or like the squad, like like because obviously there's a lot of international injuries that come after. So
Are you talking about like which club do you think is going to be
yeah,
most
yeah,
impacted by this?
yeah, we can go look into like clubs and whatnot. Yeah,
Well, I guess we can't really say anything for
Yeah, we
certain
can.
because we don't
Because
know who's
Yeah.
going to be on that plane. I think once we see who's going, like cemented going to the Euros, because we don't know, for example, for England, we don't know who's going from Liverpool, for example. We don't know
I don't think any players
Yeah.
going
Jordan
from Liverpool
if
with the
Henderson's going to
injuries.
go or not.
Henderson,
Then
I
Trent
think if
going.
I
yeah, who knows if Southgate's going to keep him in the squad? I think he deserves it, but I don't know if he's going to be in that squad. So I think we're gonna have to see once the actual plane, the list on the planes is gonna come out. Then we can say who's more or less gonna be impacted by that.
Yeah,
That's a fair enough point.
Mitch raised a good point. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Akil. Go ahead.
yeah. I think Spurs because Harry Kane is the first choice. Of course, they usually keep choosing Harry Kane as the first choice striker. So the Euros is very intense. So maybe Spurs will be affected. I don't mean to point on Spurs, but hey, that's been the case most of the times. Whenever Harry Kane goes for any friendlies or qualifiers, most of the time he gets injured and stuff. So that's the main thing. Also, maybe Deli Ali too if he gets selected. Maybe
I don't think
it's.
so.
I don't think so either, but there is a small possibility.
All
Yeah,
right
Okay.
then.
I think Mitch and Akil raised a good point, and I just want to add to that. I think every country on this list will be affected. They'll be affected by injuries. But the ones that are gonna get the most highlight are the players that play for Premier League teams. They're gonna get the most highlight. They're gonna, I mean, if somebody from, for example, Sevilla gets injured in the Euros, they're not gonna get that much highlight. But since Premier League is a really tough league, they're gonna get a lot of highlight for that, and it can be from any country, as long as they play for Premier League.
Well, I mean,
yeah, like
depend. It's like people from the Ivory and Coast. Do you think that they watch the Premier League more than like maybe Liga? And
Yeah, I mean,
again, it really depends on the
I
country,
agree
right?
with that, but I agree with that. It can come from any country, any country. But what I'm saying is that Premier League will be affected the most because injuries over there make a much bigger difference in any other league. Because there's a lot of competition in Premier League. That's what I'm getting at.
All right, that's a good way to end things off. To answer Mustafa question, do you agree with this idea that the Premier League will be mostly affected because it is more prestigious and it's more competitive in that sense? If you guys want to put in the comments below. If you pretty much want to continue this discussion with your discussion section, please comment down below again.